Hey guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm Zach, and today I want to recap the second Hunter's Lodge. iOS has not approved the app yet. All test flight slots are full. They did a cleanup on inactive accounts, but again, the waiting list is full. You can reserve your spot at coinhunt.world. Unfortunately, until we get out of the beta on iOS, referrals are going to be a hassle. Alright, secondly guys, don't cheat. Come on. Don't GPS spoof. Don't exploit bugs. Don't do things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. I've already seen some people in the community that I really liked banned from the game because they're cheating. That's unfortunate. Don't do it. Don't be stupid. They're giving away free crypto. Just play the game how it's meant to be played. The auction house is coming Monday. Yes, Monday. Fire! If you click the AH button from your headquarters, it will open the auction house window. Barrier of entry. Okay, it will cost a green key to start buying, and it will cost a yellow key to start selling. Once you've unlocked the buying and selling, this is what your screen will look like. After you click the Sell Items button, this is the screen you will see. It looks a lot like the conveyor belt at a print station. There are 3 object types to sell. The resin button represents resources, the blueprint button represents blueprints, and the Cubie button, as you can imagine, represents cubies. After you've selected an object type, you can drag and drop the item below to the conveyor belt to sell it. It wasn't visually shown to us, but it was mentioned that if we have stacks of items, or items with more than one, we will be able to stack them or separate them before selling. Drag and drop keys to the register to set your starting bid. You'll notice that regardless of what key color you drag and drop, the key quantity will be converted to blue keys. On initial release, the only auction type is 7 days high bidder wins. Every single listing will cost 1 green key. So it doesn't make sense to sell something that you think won't sell for a green key. They mentioned this was done to prevent a lot of items on the auction house and troll posting. Let's take a look at the buy item screen. You obviously can search for an item by name here. The next 3 buttons. Sort by item type or object type. The first button is the hottest items default view. It shows the items with the most bid action. The next 2 buttons sort by item type, obviously resources and cubies. The title bar of each listing will show the quantity of the item being sold, and the title bar color will depict the rarity, red being rare, purple being epic, and gold being legendary. Also of noteworthy importance are the clocks. 3 clocks means 4 days or longer left on the listing. 2 clocks means 1 to 4 days left on the listing, and 1 clock means less than 24 hours left on the listing. Finally, you'll notice a button above and below the listings. The top button will allow you to sort by time left, and the bottom button will allow you to sort by rarity. After you select a listing, you'll see this screen. Drag and drop keys to the register to place a bid. You have to place a bid higher than the bid to beat. If you are outbid, you will receive an in-game notification letting you know you've been outbid, and then you can place another bid. Okay, looking back at the main auction house screen, the bottom button here will allow you to see your listings and or your active bids. This is another way to check if you've been outbid on anything or if you have any active listings with bids. Also breaking news, Blockboy mentioned in his live stream that there will be an epic shark blueprint for sale in 5 days. There will only ever be 500 blueprints of the shark minted. Alright, August is going to be a big month. We have the anniversary event, Elemental Invasion. The event will have 4 Elemental Cubies, 1 common, 2 rare, and 1 epic. The first awesome looking Elemental Cubie is the Air Cubie. Looks pretty sick, and I'm looking forward to the animation. The first rare Elemental Cubie will be Earth. The second rare Cubie will be Water. And finally, as Illusion Weaver would say, boom, the epic Fire Elemental Cubie. So, also coming in August, 15 new trivia categories. Right now, there's still only going to be 3 random options when you open a vault, but there are 15 new categories. So if you thought you were good, let's see how good you are now. But wait, there's more. A new question format. It kind of reminds me of a CAPTCHA. You're going to have trouble Googling that, but some of them might be easy for you. We'll see. Yet another trivia change. Dynamic rewards on trivia vaults. The faster you can answer a trivia question, the more crypto and leaderboard points you will receive. They did mention this is in testing, so they didn't give us any numbers. If you ask me personally, I think this is to hedge against the sheer amount of player influx of players that we're going to have coming in. As you can imagine, it's expensive to just give people free money, so they probably are using this to pay out less crypto. But that's just my opinion. It's not what they said. Don't get your panties in a twist. You can yell at me. That's fine. New leaderboards. It wasn't actually clear to me if the old leaderboards are completely being removed and these are replacing them, but I'm sure we'll know soon enough, or somebody can comment and let me know. That being said, there will be a regional leaderboard, both monthly and all time. Regional will be by state in the US and I assume by province in Canada. There will be a referral leaderboard. It will be an all-time board, no monthly board, and there will be a Cubie collector leaderboard. So that'll be interesting over time. Obviously, the OG people right now are going to have the most. Finally, there will be a quiz master leaderboard. Illusion said that you will get more points if you answer correctly and quickly on the Quizmaster leaderboard. And again, there will be a monthly and all time. I assume only the monthly boards will give out rewards, and the reward amount, whether it's crypto or keys, wasn't actually mentioned. So we will find that out later. Several people have asked for a dark mode in this game, and I guess it's finally happening. So when you're hunting at night, the screen won't be blaring like the sun in your face. Cool. I like the brightness, but that's just me personally. And last but definitely not least, the first legendary blueprint in the game going to Screamy. This is so sick. The legendary will be placed on the new auction house at a starting bid of 2 purple, and it'll be very hard to print. It was mentioned that nobody has all the resources now that are required, so we're speculating that it's going to require resources from multiple events, meaning that you will have to use the auction house to acquire everything you need, and that it will be very expensive in relation to resin and paint and other resources too. So don't be expecting this to get printed off 20 times and pick one up. My guess is it'll probably be printed off 1 or 2 times in the year. But the coolest thing about the legendary is the fact that it's going to have a passive buff. We don't know what it is yet. Illusion wouldn't spill the beans, and we actually don't even know if when it's for sale on the auction house, if its passive buff will be visible. I actually asked in the chat because I was so curious, and Illusion Weaver said he hadn't decided yet. So I guess they're making changes, pretty soon on this stuff. This is pretty cool. Gosh, they're doing so much. So now I guess they're going to be selling merch. We don't really have many details, but they're going to have a shirt and a mug, it looks like. I'm wondering if this is going to be sold for fiat. I assume so, but no idea. If it was mentioned and you know, let me know in the comments. All right, September, October timeframe. We have a launch coming to the UK, and the first site is going to be London. So if you're in London and you're watching this, or if you have friends in London, get them excited, get them on board, tell them about it, have them join the Discord so they're ready. It's pretty exciting. There is no slide for my next comment, but it was mentioned by Illusion Weaver that September-October timeframe would be focused on evening the playing field with rural players compared to city players. So that's exciting, and I'm anxious to see what comes up, and I hope it's good for the game. But if you know me, you know I have to speculate. So my guess would be rule players get some buff, like a very small percentage chance for an event resource to drop during regular non-event times. But no idea. All right, guys, that is it for me. And comment. Let me know if you like it. Subscribe. Bye.